Hey guys, what's up? MegaShow88 here. It is the WrestleMania 27 predictions, my WrestleMania 27 predictions. So, this is gonna be a long one, so let's try to get this started, guys, okay? And here we go. The first match I want to talk about is this one. This match just got recently added to the WrestleMania card. It is an 8-man tag. All 4 members of the core, Wade Barrett, Ezekiel Jackson, Justin Gabriel, and Heath Slater. Sorry, I almost said the wrong name. They're going against Big Show, Kane, Vladimir Kozlov, and Santino Marella. Now, how this whole 8-man tag started, well, months ago, in January, December, Wade Barrett was exiled from the Nexus and jumped to SmackDown, and his first night there, he attacked the Big Show. So then that next following week, those two have a match, and on that same week, Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel are exiled of the new Nexus. So during the match, you see Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel helping Wade Barrett out, and all of a sudden you see on the apron Big Ezekiel Jackson. Now, this is recent. This was months ago. Ezekiel Jackson was on Raw, but now he's on SmackDown now. And so what he does, he attacks the Big Show. Attacks him, scoop slams, and all that stuff. So they form the core. And ever since then, they've been targeting the Big Show. Recently, Slater and Gabriel have captured the WWE Tag Team Champions along the way. And now, during the month as they was making an enemy out of the Big Show, King gets involved. Thought it was going to help out the core, but instead helps out the Big Show. So they had the two giants going after each other, but the number of advantage was still enlarged. It was 4-on-2. So recently, Vladimir and Santino jumped in because they were the last two to hold the WWE Tag Team Champions. Oh, I'm sorry, John Cena and The Miz were. But before that, it was Kozlov and Marella. So they decided those two teams decided to join forces together and to face the core at WrestleMania. Now, I'll give you this. Let me take my glasses. I'm gonna be serious for this one. I'll give you this one. The core, they've been dominant. They've been unstoppable. But they are Wade Barrett's new Intercontinental Championship. I applaud the WWE for making Barrett go from the bottom to the top instead of going straight to the top, because I like it when how WWE makes superstars go right from the bottom to the top instead of having a major push and all stuff like Sheamus and all that stuff. Well, I kind of like Sheamus, but anyway, that's another one. I really like the core. The core is strategizing and what they do and all that stuff. So even though I'm not a huge fan of the core, I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. It reminds me of the Nexus, but still. Who would I think is gonna win that match? Quite honestly, I'm sorry. Big Show, Kane, Kozlov, Marella. That's my answer right there. I'm sorry, that's how it is. But anyway, let's go to the next one. The next one on the card, at least, is Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes. Well, formerly known as Dashing Cody Rhodes. And here's the story. What happened? It was Rey Mysterio and Dashing Cody Rhodes had a match together. Cody Rhodes exposed Rey Mysterio's knee brace. So during the end of the match, Rey Mysterio hit the 619. As a result of that, the knee brace hits Cody Rhodes in the face. and broke his nose and had to have facial reconstruction surgery on it, and he was not be able to be in the Royal Rumble or the Elimination Chamber. Quite honestly, if that would have happened to me, I would have been mad too. Uh, and the weeks those two have gone to, they have heated up. What can I say? But if I had to choose between Mysterio and Cody Rhodes, gotta be Cody. It has to be Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that could happen to anybody. It could happen to anybody, but to Mr. Royal Rumble, the biggest Royal Rumble ever, I'm sorry, it just couldn't be done. So my pick is Cody Rhodes. The next match I want to talk about that it's been building up ever since the challenge. It's John Morrison, Trish Stratus, and the Snooki from the Jersey Shore going against Dolph Ziggler and Lay Cool. How this whole thing started? Well, Snooki was the guest star on Raw a couple weeks ago. Going down the road to WrestleMania, and Vicky Guerrero had to face Trish Stratus to get her a job on Raw. Well, of course, due to interference between Dolph Ziggler, John Morrison, and Lay Cool, especially Michelle McCool knocking out Trish with her boot, Vicky won. She has a match. She has a job on Raw. My bad. So Michelle gets Snooki's face, push it down. She gets heated, takes out Michelle McCool and takes out Layla, and then suddenly Vicky Guerrero issues a challenge between those 6 individuals, and they accepted. So, Monday night, the March 20th edition of Raw, I saw Trish and Snooki having an interview. Lay Cool was there. They started fighting. There was a whole lot of cussing on stuff with this integer. Snooki, I'm sorry. I had to agree with my friend Kyle Peterson on Facebook. This ain't the Jersey Shore. You can't be cussing a lot. But despite all that, I want to see what Snooki does. I'm gonna choose Trish, Morrison, and Snooki for this match. Next match. The United States Championship is on the line. Daniel Bryan is putting his cashing in his rematch clause in his contract, going against the newly crowned U.S. champion Sheamus. Sheamus ended his losing streak by beating Daniel Bryan for the U.S. title. The next week on Raw, Daniel Bryan issued his rematch clause on Sheamus at WrestleMania, and of course Sheamus accepted. But I'll make a quick prediction for that one. I want Sheamus to retain, cause what WWE did to him is they pushed him too much. Probably what they should have made him start from the bottom up, but I'm glad they are making him start from the bottom up to the top again. So Sheamus, my prediction right there. Next match is the match I've been waiting for: Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole. Special guest referee Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Michael Cole's trainer Jack Swagger will be there. Will be in Michael Cole's corner. Now hold on. I'm gonna take off my glasses again because I have to be serious about this one. And I'm gonna look dead straight in the camera, no interruptions or nothing. Michael Cole, this is straight to you. For what you did to Jerry Lawler's life the past couple weeks. What you did. You disrespected his family. You disrespected his late father. You disrespected his mother that passed away a few weeks ago. You made a racist slur on Twitter that WWE did not like. You had to remove it. Nobody likes your new attitude, Michael Cole. I don't know what crawled up your ass and died, but I hope Jerry Lawler knocks some damn sense into you. I swear to God, he does. That is my prediction. That is who's gonna win at that match. Because I know Stone Cold is not gonna let you win for a second. My prediction for the Jerry Lawler Michael Cole match: Jerry the King Lawler. Now you can take that to the bank, Cole. Anyway, the next match: CM Punk, the new Nexus leader, against Randy Orton. CM Punk is getting revenge over Randy Orton for punting CM Punk to 3 years ago, 2 years ago, in 2008. 2008 he punted CM Punk in the head. Punk didn't forget about that. Now he wants revenge. I'm a Nexus fan. At first I wasn't, but now I am. But as sad as it is, my prediction, even though the Nexus is failing, going down the drains, I'm still going with Punk. Once a Nexus fan, always a Nexus fan. Sorry, it has to be like that. Anyway, now on to the main event matches. The World Heavyweight Championship, Edge versus Alberto Del Rio. Now these two have come a long way. Don't know a whole lot of controversy. Of course, Brodus Clay will be in the corner of Alberto Del Rio, and Christian will be in the corner of Edge. Quite honestly, 11-time world champion right now, and then at the other, a new rookie, a new competitor. Quite honestly, I'm more like old school, but gotta move on to the future. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm right. But Edge for me. The next one I want to talk about, the WWE Championship, The Miz versus John Cena. Cena, I saw what you did to Rock Monday night, and I pray to God that Rock will give you the most beatdown of your life. But my prediction, Miz, he deserves it. He made his own championship. Of course, I want to go with that. And then finally, the match we've been waiting for, Triple H versus The Undertaker in a no-holds-barred match. After 2/21/11, ever since then, I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for WrestleMania to come so I could see that match. No holds barred, anything can go. Oh man, I can't wait for that. But my prediction, I'm wearing it. Here's where I want to win. Right here, the King of Kings right here. But anyway, that's my predictions. That's who I want to pick.